Patron, take them away.
And a warm welcome to one and all. And this is your first time here, I'm the big fella Scruff. And what I'm trying to do is put trading in the real world. Maybe show you a trick or two along the way. So if that sounds good and you love trading, do hit the subscribe button. Genuinely motivates me to do more, and we'll crack on. So what we're doing? Well, I'm about to go to market on something that I called out earlier on, and then I'll explain why I'm going to market. It's actually coming into the breaking point now. So let me just have a quick look to see how good is it. Yeah, I think we are relatively good to put a quick order in. So we're going to drop a $5 in for about 10-15 pips, something like that. There we go. And then I'm going to stage backwards into this and see what we can get out of it. Now, why am I doing this? Well, I wasn't going to, but as you guys know, I have a vicious streak in me, and I also like to back up what I say. Now, this morning I did a video, so you'll have seen it already, which is here. And it's where I put in the strongest and weakest. Now, you'll have to excuse me because I am trading this as we speak. In fact, we're going to have 2 orders in. I'm going to put one's in now, and I'm going to put another one slightly backwards. I'll come back to that in just a second. It's just in my eye shot. Sorry. Where I broke this chart down, Euro Aussie. And that's kind of what we're looking at here, Euro Aussie, okay? And I picked up a message from Steve. There he is, little salute to you. Disagreeing with me. And I thought, right, okay. Let's put this to the test. Now, in the video, I said it's a risky buy at the time. Why? Because it's in the face of a sell. Now let me show you that. Now, if I take this out to the daily, you will see it is in the face of a heavy sell. But it's also at a compression point and a bounce area. And you can see that here in the tail. So is that sell likely to continue today? Possible, but is there a short-term bounce? Highly likely. And we're always trying to look for the lesser of 2 evils. Now, the lesser of 2 evils at this moment in time is a short-term bounce. Now, from there to there is a half-decent move. You know, doesn't look much on a daily chart, but on an intraday, it'll pull back. And if we're looking at daddy levels, and we often do, we can drop them in, and I'll show you what those daddy levels are. So you've got one here. Now I'll draw this in purple just so that you can tell the difference from my other levels. What they are, just here. Drop that in. Now, pretty much started and never look back, so it's up there. We now need to see a center point, which is here, giving me an area of attraction. Right. So I can see a good set of levels here. Now, if it's going to continue, this is daily and it'll run down. It's going to take it quite a while to get down here for full retracement of the entire move. But it looks like it's had a good go at this. And because it's at an area of interest, there is an opportunity to buy this thing. Okay. Come down slightly. What can we see? Well, we can see the first marker that I put in, which is from here. Put a fib in. Top of the market to the bottom of the market. Giving you the first area of interest, which is here. The 23, which happens to coincide with the daddy level. Shocker. So it's a good area to look at. Right? Get rid of that. Take it down into a trading chart, an anchor chart, and then I'll explain that in just a second. What can we see? Well, we have a clear compression here. So therefore the chart is naturally going to be drawn into that compression. Now bear with me just a second because I want to do something up here. Is excellent. Okay, so I'm happy with that. Everything seems to be going to plan. Right, we into profit. How much is that profit worth? Well, it's worth 100 quid running it into there. The one sitting behind it underneath, again, is at a key level. That one's worth 220. Now, I can actually pull this further into this move by putting a fib on from where it started. Well, it came down, cancelled, started there, ran all its way down to here. Now, we're a little bit early to the party, really, if you're going to be fib trading. But I'm not. I'm daddy level trading, and I'm going to use these fibs as target areas. So I could even push that all the way up to there. And I think there's a high probability you can get there. Why? Because shockety shock, that hourly move, you know, from way back here, so it's not even sort of off the daddy levels, is showing retracements which highlight a 61.8 key level from higher time frames, and it's also shown the 50 as a daddy level like you just saw me drawing, and the 38.2 is shown a stall point, and then finally the 23.6 is shown the compression area. So this is a good trade to the upside because everything is there telling you it's going up. In the short term, it can't sustain. It has to pull back in order to move forward. Now you've got two choices, as I said in the video. You could either wait for it to come here and then take the sell, or you can trade into these levels. But because we've got half decent moves into these levels, well, that's what we're going to take. We're going to take those half decent moves because I want to get in, I want to get paid. It's Friday, I want to be finished. Enjoy the weekend, come back on Monday. So that's the trade, that's the idea. Pull this all the way down to here and you can see it's having a merry run up. Fantastic. So there's no reason why it won't start looking to go from this compression to that compression and earn a bit of money. So let's play this out, see if we can make, I don't know, if I got 10 pips out of it, I'll be quite happy, you know, but that's targeted at 16. So we'll see what happens. Catch you shortly. Okay guys, that's gone to the level that marked in, stalling, hit the profit. So what do we do? Well, cancel this order off. It's Friday. I do knacker. I take my money and I go and enjoy the rest of my day. And why? Because it's paid me. It's paid me quite well. And I'm happy with the payment. This is a key stall area. And as you can see, it's struggling a little bit here. Steam has been running out of it and it's now pulling away, but it's bang on the level that I marked. Key areas. If you know what you're looking for, trading becomes quite simple. A lot of the time, you're trying to overanalyze this, and I'll touch on it in just a second. But there we are. We now closed out completely for the week. And there you go. It's pulled in 80 quid. So I'm quite happy with 80 quid, making 834 over the last 2 days. That's it. You know, I've done a week's wages in 1 day, pretty much. It doesn't always go to plan like that. But my strength is kind of knowing when to quit. You know, I know I don't want to run this afternoon. I've got a meeting in an hour. I don't need to be in front of the screen. I had a discussion with the guys this morning, and there's something I often say, and it's the desire to trade should never outweigh the reason to trade. So ask yourself a question this weekend and drop it in the comments. Why do you trade? Now pause a little bit to give you a bit of thought. In fact, pause the video now. Then put your comment in. And then see if my next statement has anything to do with your comment. And then you're probably going to be upset. So pause it now. Clock. You drop your comments in? Right. If any of you have put on, I want money, I want to be rich, give up trading right now. Because you're wasting your time. You'll always be chasing money. You'll always be chasing the pound note, and it's a waste of time. It's absolute waste of time and effort. If you put on, I'm trading for freedom, I'm trading for a holiday, I'm trading for a car, I'm trading for something that is tangible, you've got a chance, because that pulls in focus. If you just put on, I want to be rich, you're a fucking moron, and it's time to give it up, because you're just gambling. Have a goal, have a reason, and then use trading as a slow stepping stone to get to that goal. Now, if you've got a small account, you can only trade small. I use madness points where I'll move 5 stages back. You know, I could stage 10 stages back, 100 stages, it doesn't matter. Just 5 stages works for me. So I'll put 5 orders backwards. You know, each one of them orders I can break up as well. You know, so I can have 5 staging points, but then I can stack those staging points by breaking down the initial position. So I could actually have 100 orders on the screen, but it's actually only one trade. It's all about self-management and one thing and another. Why? I don't want to be a slave to the machine. I'll let the machine do it for me. Now, when I'm day trading one thing and another, like what you've just seen, I want to go from position A to position B with as least pain as possible. But why do I do it? For freedom. Trading is my job. My job just pays the bills, and I want enough money so I can do what I want when I want. That's why you see me go on holiday quite a lot. So trading is just a means to an end. My desire to trade is not there, but my reason to trade is. I need to pay the mortgage. Well, I don't, because I haven't got one. I paid the house off outright, but I do need to pay the electric bill. Hope that makes sense. In other words, just have a goal. That goal will pull focus. But if you just say, I want to be rich, I want money, I need money, give me money, just fuck off. Because go and buy a lottery ticket or something. Because that's all you're doing. Trading is quite easy once you take money out of the equation. And again, this morning I've just proved it. There we go. So if you're stuck, I'm very easy found. You find all my contact details in the description below. If you're interested in trading fully, come along to the Discord. You'll find links for that in the comments. And do comment. I answer every single one of them personally, and if you email me, I answer those as well, because I feel it's polite that I should. Can't always give you the right answer, but I will always talk to you. So as always, guys, trade well, keep your risk managed, but above all, do what you love, and the money will follow. See you all in the next one.